Welcome back to Jammin' Games. I am Steven, he is Wyatt. Hope you like dead YouTube channels, because we're trying to revive this one.
Our 2-month hiatus.
Yeah, we took a break. So the first thing I will call to my viewers' attention is that I figured out how to rotate the polarizing lens filter.
So there's only a little bit of glare now.
So that card has glare. The rest of the card should be good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just have to rotate it. I did it last time. I just did it wrong, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we got Soul Sisters versus 3-color control.
3-color control. Is it bug or is it
It's bug? No, it's
black.
It's 4-color control.
Several colors of control.
Every color but red.
I called it S for Toolbox. I think that's probably close.
Yeah, there's not a ton of green. I think the green's like sideboard stuff, looks like.
Sideboard. All right, so spend a profane tutor. Just planning for the future here. This deck, it's kind of...
You liked profane tutor a lot.
I like it in Cody where it instantly wins the game. Yeah, I think it's really good there. That's the way to play that card.
I know you played Cody for a while.
Mm-hmm. So suspend is 2, which isn't... It suspends with 2 counters, huh?
2 with 2, yeah.
That's not bad.
Comes out on turn 4.
Yeah.
And unless your opponent plays a Teferi on turn 3.
I don't think you anticipate that here. But that is a good way
against
to get
your mono white player.
I played
a Cavern.
One island just brings that play into the forefront. I played enough rhinos to that happens. It stinks. Suspending rhinos is so bad. Jeremy doing the Soul Sisters thing here, where look at all these guys he's gained life from.
Does this deck run a main board sweeper? Because if it does, I think you might lose next turn.
Yeah. Because Eric, he just gets to profane here for, I would guess, Supreme Verdict.
There's not a Verdict in the deck.
Okay, well, for something then. What is he going to get? Let's see if you can guess before he just casts it.
Cryptic Command.
I don't think that's the right choice.
I don't know what else he would have got.
Is it really just Cryptic Command? Oh, no. Okay. So Jeremy's got something of a commanding board presence. He's threatening...
If he can play 2 creatures next turn, he can get his Soul Sister.
Just need a Squadron Hawk so bad.
Serra Ascendant
just one Squadron Hawk's all I need, man.
Are those humans?
Every single one
has
of them.
2 counters.
Yeah.
Prismatic Ending. I couldn't tell what it was because it was old bordered. Then
Here's a Glittering Wish for a Supreme Verdict out of the board. You don't put it in the main deck, you put it in the sideboard. So you probably just profane for a Glittering Wish to Glittering Wish for Supreme Verdict. Taking the long way around.
You gotta do it sometimes. Mm-hmm. Now you have to decide if you can kill or not this turn. You have to deal 14 damage, you can deal 3, maybe
6.
9, 10. You might actually have lethal. If you go creature, both of them pump your...
It's possible,
champion.
It's also if any of them is champion of Thaliua's Attendant.
Is the deck running it? I don't know what it's...
Yeah. The math gets kind of crazy here.
Because he definitely can just have lethal pretty quick.
Yeah.
Here's a 3-mana spell. 2-mana spell, sorry. It's a Squawk.
Squawk.
So now it's 6. So I don't think it's lethal yet, but it does.
Jeremy gained 4 life from a Squadron Hawk.
Yeah.
That's not a Squadron Hawk, bud. That's gotta be something else.
We both said Squawk, but it's a 2-mana thing that wasn't Squawk.
No, I will be clear. You said Squawk. I liked the way it sounded, so I got in on the joke. I don't know what that card is.
It's not a human because he didn't put a counter on champion.
Okay. It's Skyclave Cleric.
Yeah.
Skyclave Cleric.
Also, I think Eric fetched and didn't lose a life.
Well, he should be at 1. I don't think that...
It'll matter.
Yeah, this deck, Soul Sisters is a cute deck, and you just pray.
If you get matched against Burn, you will win.
If you get matched against, I tried out Blue Red Delver when Modern was young format years ago, and I matched with this deck, and I was like, no, you cannot beat him. It's just impossible. And
Squawk after Squawk after Squawk.
This deck is okay at grinding if you have a lot of Squadron Hawks, and maybe, I don't even think that's true. I think I just lied to all my viewers. I just think it is unlikely that Jeremy has an attacker who is not summoning sick for the remainder of the game.
Well, there's that.
What a crispy...
Oh, no.
Who did that? Okay, so here comes the As Foretold into the Ancestral Vision. Eric has a tremendous amount of toolbox crap in this deck. There's just so much... Oh, there's a Thaliua's Lieutenant, just a little late.
Well, 2 turns too late.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you still have creatures. Both these creatures threaten lethal next turn pretty easily.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. Eric down to 1 here. Getting his... Yeah, you gotta get a basic. He's gonna come very much life at all. You think he wins this game at 1? Now that he's casting his Ancestrals for free every turn, I think this is probably like, we made it.
Yeah.
Here's a 9 lives.
9 lives.
So 9 lives is a weirdly templated card. I think it has hexproof.
It itself has like hexproof whenever like you take. It basically gains you 9 life.
It prevents 9 instances of damage. So if you take 5 damage, it takes like here he's gonna take 4 damage and 2 damage, and it's gonna put 2 counters on it.
Yeah.
And so it really, really drags the game out.
Does it leave you at 1, or does it say your life can't change? I don't know the wording on it.
It just prevents all damage done to you.
Jeremy opting to not search for a plains.
He only runs the 3.
I feel like that's not true, but
Jeremy's still shuffled. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Maybe Jeremy.
Did he not want a plains?
Jeremy hasn't played a tremendous amount recently. Maybe he's been out for a little while. I don't know.
He only runs 3 plains.
Oh, and what a master that he just knew that. Yeah. Just off the top of his head, there's 3.
What else is he running? I'm curious.
Me too.
Are you also looking at this deck list with me?
Yeah, it's good audio. So
silently look at this deck list.
Wow, yeah. Stephen and Wyatt read without talking. The channel.
Here's a cryptic, tap your things, draw probably.
How many cryptics does Eric have?
2.
Cryptic's one of those cards where like 4 is too many.
And like 2 is too few.
Yeah, I don't know where I want them. I was playing 2 cryptics in Rhinos, and then I didn't have a cryptic one week, so I played an Archmage's Charm. And it just kind of was okay.
Cryptic?
No, Archmage's Charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Archmage's Charm is just a good card.
Yeah.
Drawing 2 cards is really great.
Most of its modes will 2 for 1 except for the counterpart.
Yeah.
You can fetch for Castle Ardenvale, which is neat. Right? Or is that not one of them?
No, I don't think so.
It's Dwarven Minds. It's that cycle. Yeah. Okay. I was like, some of the cycles they've been making like basic land types and some. What's this card? Gaia's Will?
Gaia's Will. It's a Yawgmoth's Will if you can just play it for free.
I guess.
I think it's pretty good.
I don't know if there's a free mana in Modern though.
No, there's not.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So Jeremy has a book of Exalted Deeds against
You know what that was? I didn't know what that was.
The only reason I know is because I looked at the deck list.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what that card was.
I believe it is time to concede. And Jeremy, not that guy. He ain't that guy, pal. He's going to sit here and he's going to figure this out. Because he's at 35, very far from losing.
Or is there a 9 lives combo in the deck? There is. There's also Summonity. So you can really lock up a board pretty quick. Or you can play, is that door?
Karn, downtick, door to nothingness, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Eric has the ability to make Wooburg twice, but working on it, it appears.
Like, I now have to look at his lands. So, I mean, he was running enough Triomes. He has World Tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, what?
Carning for Elixir of Immortality.
Shuffle his graveyard back? No?
It makes you. Yeah. Here comes a Aether Vial that doesn't have text.
Why does it? Oh, because there's a Karn.
There's a Karn. I guess it technically gains counters and can be sacked for any purpose. Technically a failure to maintain game state there.
Yeah.
Because, I'm just kidding. Elixir doesn't go to the graveyard. It goes straight to your library.
I thought, does it Elixir on? Oh, Elixir's on Exile itself. I'm used to, like, new effects always.
I know.
They exile.
I was playing against someone, and I thought I could get him. I might be wrong about that. But I thought I could get him with Graveyard Hate, and I couldn't. They could somehow always get around.
Nexus gets around it. Nexus never goes to the graveyard.
I know. Nexus is trash.
It's an active... What happened?
I learned right now that Door to Nothingness...
he's attacking with Door to Nothingness.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I was like, what happened there? But he's just animating Door to Nothingness and attacking with it.
Wow. Alright, here's a Soul's Attendant. You can counter it just because... Oh, Solitude it. That actually plays right into Jerry's hands. He goes up to 31.
He gains
That's exactly what this deck's trying to do. Fetching down to 4 here.
Which one? One of the attendants is better than the other, and I don't remember which one.
Soul Warden.
The one that is a May effect.
One is not a May. You think the one that's a May is worse?
Better.
Huh.
Because, like...
You can't forget it, but, like, yeah. Maybe you... I don't know. I forget my triggers, okay?
What's the white fetchable common, uncommon from that
Castle
cycle?
Ardenvale.
No, it's not. we already went over that.
It's again. We were reaching for content.
It's not gingerbread.
Right here.
It's not gingerbread house because gingerbread house is
idyllic
the green one.
Grange.
Is that is it +1/+1?
I don't know.
You played it. You played that deck, didn't you?
Bro, I read. Oh, it does give a no in Heliod Company. Who did you remember that? Pioneer was a format.
Sometimes I forget.
I did too. Have you seen the deck? Oh, look at that! He wins.
Yeah, well, I mean, the writing was on the
So
wall.
that was 15 minutes late. But here we go, game 2. I think I'm gonna do a Pioneer Super Series next month.
Yeah.
The decks are cool. There's a lot of cool ones.
So, like, yes and no.
Okay,
Let's
buddy.
look up some decks.
Right in the middle of this match, yeah, dude.
Like, Niv Mizzet is my guess as
It's
the
not.
number 1 deck. Really?
It's Winota with werewolves.
Oh, so they're all humans technically.
And you don't run
cast
Angrass
spells.
Marauders and stuff.
Really? You're not just on the one shot anymore?
Mm-mm.
That seems
Wrong, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like
All
if
right.
you didn't one shot them, like you weren't a good late game threat. Now with werewolves, maybe you are.
I think so too.
There's a Soul Sister, Soul
Especially-
Warden, Soul Sister.
So Jeremy right there pulled the old double Aether Vial trick where you have 1-on-1, 1-on-0, and you put 2 counters on the other one. Love it. I've always wanted to do that in a tournament setting. Never had the opportunity to. It's too bad.
Really?
Oh my
You
God.
play a lot of Aether Vial decks.
I don't have the gumption to do it.
Oh,
I
okay.
turn my 1 to a 2 and I turn my 0 into a 1. I never just move it a second dice.
So Arclight Phoenix seems to be one of the top decks, and a deck with just the letter B looks like vampires.
Yeah, so like Thoughtseize and Fatal Push are the best cards in the format.
Yeah.
And then play some creatures around it. That's really all that matters.
Wow. Hidden Stream. Okay, we're done with
These guys are
this.
still playing Magic apparently. For what are they? Wow, they got themselves into a real pickle with that thing.
All right. There's another 9 lives on the battlefield. Is there a second
There
one?
is.
Nope. There's not a second one on the board.
So if 9 lives leaves the battlefield,
You lose the game.
you lose the game. And I don't know if
Jeremy has a non-targetable way to destroy an enchantment.
is it back to
Oh,
nature
this
or
is Solemnity,
tranquility?
so it doesn't matter anymore.
Sure,
Does Jeremy have a way to beat this?
Jeremy's still playing.
No, but like, where's his deck list? Like, does he have a way to deal with hexproof enchantments or just enchantments in general?
Skyclave Cleric. Oh, that's not Skyclave Apparition.
I don't know what Skyclave Cleric is, but
A Skyclave Cleric makes you gain life. Apparition exiles a permanent CMC 4 or less. He has Oblivion Rings in the sideboard. I don't know if he brought them in. I do not know if he has a way to get out of this.
I mean, you have to assume he brought in Oblivion Rings.
Do you think you put a second counter on that Aether Vial right there?
What do you mean?
Because didn't somebody say permanents can't have counters on them?
Permanents can't gain counters, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it's permanents you control?
I don't know. As
Yeah.
Foretold now, currently on 0, will not become higher.
Shouldn't become higher at the very least.
Let's see. I'm going to look at
I
the
mean-
wording to Solemnity.
Yeah, no, it's kind of important, I think.
Yeah. Players can get counters. Counters can be put on artifacts, enchantments, creatures, land.
Artifact counters. Oh, yeah.
All of
Yep,
them.
yep.
So, yeah. So it also kind of busts up your... I don't know if he has anything to do with the Book of Exalted Deeds. No, he's just playing honest-to-God Book of Exalted Deeds. He's not trying to animate a Vito Vault and hope you don't have Field to Ruin.
I mean, he has had a lot of life.
40.
Uh-huh.
40 life.
He's at a commander life total right now.
Yep. Also has a counter on his Ajani's Pridemate.
Is that a secluded step? Yep. It's a cycle land. Those don't have a type, right?
Land.
Thank you.
I don't think they have a subtype. No.
Yeah.
All right, so Jeremy's got such a...
He's got the
Commanding board.
3 mana to cast an Oblivion Ring now.
He does. He has a ton of stuff on board. He stopped attacking because he's realized it doesn't matter. And so he's just got to draw. I mean, Eric has counterspell mana up a few different
There's
ways.
a Pithing Needle you can name Karn, or you can let it just wait, Field Ruin.
You can get
Yeah,
Field
it
Ruin.
resolved it. It was resolved.
Resolved it.
Resolved it.
Yeah, you can do that.
What do you think he named Karn Teferi?
I think we're going to find out together in a moment.
When he plays something and doesn't do anything with it?
I don't even know what you would name. I mean, I guess Karn here is fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, if he did bring in Oblivion Rings and he does draw it and it resolves, I think he has more than enough to get a kill, right?
That's a lot of ifs there, buddy. Yep. If
If Sand butts. Wow, I love
Yeah.
As Foretold.
Maybe Eric's just drawing all the As Foretold.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
So now you need Oblivion Ring and to draw creatures and do creatures and do creatures. Well, not either.
Either Vial. Perfect. Again, Jeremy a real trooper for staying in this game.
It really is.
Here's a Teferi. It unsummons Solemnity. Now is Jeremy's shot. Go get him.
Get in there.
Grief. Nothing in hand. The poor man just
Is it
shows
for
his
flash
palms.
or no?
In a startling act of hubris, Eric just leaving Solemnity out of play for a turn cycle. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah,
the game is
like,
so locked up, it doesn't matter. That's not even an act of hubris. I'm just saying
flipping
words.
a card.
Yeah. Oh, face down.
What is that?
Probably an Ondu inversion, if I had to guess.
Wait, is it?
No, absolutely not. No.
What Zendikar stuff is in this deck?
I'm looking at the list. Skyclave Cleric. It has to be Skyclave Cleric.
Yeah.
It gains life when it comes into play.
Or it's a land.
Oh. So Eric balanced his Solemnity because he had the game so locked up and he wanted to put counters on his what's it called? All right.
Here's a Karn.
Here comes a Karn. Does it get activated?
There's a
Yeah, it goes down
on the battlefield.
So Jeremy must have named something else. I don't know what.
He didn't name Little Teferi. He could have named Door.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what else he could have named. Is there another Planeswalker on the main board that he saw last game?
Not to my knowledge.
No.
Probably can Ashiok Nightmare. I don't know.
He didn't see Ashiok.
Yeah, I don't know what you would name.
I don't know.
Jeremy named something. Maybe he named Aether Vial. Just because there's a lot of them on board. You know, it's tempting.
There's a lot of them on the board.
Yeah. Speaker of the Heavens.
There is Speaker of the Heavens.
Responding with the Kaya's Guile.
Responding
Guile.
Pay one. Oh! That destroys artifacts. Did you know that?
Cathar Commando?
Yeah.
Actually, I did know that, yeah. That card's good.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Chris hates that card.
He hates it in Legacy Death and Taxes.
Yeah.
The bar is very high to be good in Legacy Death and Taxes. I don't think that means the car is bad. I think it means that Chris is playing a different format.
So here's a Profane. Tutoring for probably just some way to end the game, I'm assuming.
Let's pray that that's what it is.
I mean, like, you just get to go... Oh, there's a
It's World Tree.
Alright. And that should just be it.
Here's Door to Nothingness. Next turn, you die.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. Jeremy, you gonna draw one more card? You did. What a guy. That's enough for him to pack it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next round.